Hello again, everybody. I'm Daniel, the cross-cultural nerd, with another Elder Scrolls V Anniversary Edition playthrough video for you today. Very loosely based on Gongsun Sheng from Shi Nai'an's The Water Margin. Don't forget, Elder Scrolls is developed and published by Bethesda and ZeniMax. Please do not pirate their stuff. Let's continue on. I've been playing around with another character in my free time recently, so we'll start up our save manually. Last time we were going around Winterhold. We just reached the city. We're searching for the Daedric artifact of Boethia Goldbrand, because that most closely matches the aesthetic of Gongsun Sheng's signature copper sword, even though Goldbrand is gold.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
Hang on, I think I have some things to sell. Yes, I do. Let's find that, let's see, we got the Frozen Hearth Inn, there's the Jarl. We volunteered to, get the crown and a certain staff for what's-his-face. Oh.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
The staff would be in here. But I do need to sell some things.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there.
And Nelikar's in here. I'll get that later. Frost Dragon's dead, so they got some cool
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouting.
bones to adorn their road.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Alright, what does she have? Fishing rod. Ah!
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Let's try this again. Don't really need those. Might as well. Alright. Arrows. Nah. Great sword. Get rid of that. Keep that for now. Oh, phooey. YOLO. Just so I can get rid of this stuff. I can sell. Huh. Interesting. Exact same enchantment. But that one might as well not even be enchanted. Keep that.
I
Khajiit got your back. I will shoulder some of your burden. Leader.
Anyway, need to join the Mages Guild anyway. Because, you know, we got stuff going on. Oops. Did not mean to do that. That'd be embarrassing. Shout one of the main guild mages off the path. Okay, I need to stop hitting the wrong key. Really.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
Learning and evidence of an artifact. Let's do this.
Ah, the immortal plane. It is said to be the source of all magic. This is a noble goal, indeed. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
For the sake of role-playing, I'll do this.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Is there no way? I remember reading somewhere that you could show her a shout.
No? Very well. It's your choice. We are the only group left in Skyrim dedicated to the study of the arcane. There are others who study, to be sure, but they do so in private and often in secret. If you can pass the test, then yes. Until next time. Now that's a real man. Greetings. Welcome to the College of Winterhold.
Yeah.
If you can pass the test. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Aye.
Excellent. Yes, you were going to demonstrate your ability, were you not? I look forward to it.
First lessons.
Winterhold's glory day. No matter what. No? Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Knowledge lies within the college's walls. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed.
Oh, gosh. Okay, fine. Books.
Or
Why not?
unappreciated. Mirabelle. No. Well, if you. Or you can try your luck with one of. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. I can't wait to see you succeed, Mirabelle. I've no doubt you'll be promoted to Archmage at some point. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Let's look down here. There's a great cataclysm that essentially got the sea here to start lashing away at the cliffs. Pretty much everything between these two cliffs just fell into the sea. And Winterhold blames the college.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated. Much knowledge lies within the college's walls. You'll need to speak with Mirabelle Irvine. Her quarters are in the Hall of Countenance, but she could be anywhere on the grounds. She's the master wizard here. Archmage Aaron may be in charge, but Mirabelle runs the place. You do well to remember that. Certainly. Destruction spells come in different forms, each useful for various purposes. Concentration spells can be cast immediately, though they're weaker. Good for a tight spot and less costly if you miss. You'll also need to decide whether to devote yourself to a single type of spell. Focusing solely on flame spells will make them more powerful, but you may find yourself at a disadvantage against foes immune to fire. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Staff of Flames. Expert Robes of Destruction. What I'm wanting is Expert Robes of Destruction and Alteration, but oh. Now this is what I need.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Master level trainer. Nice.
Mirabelle will be waiting for you.
This would be a good time to put on my robe.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done here.
Thalmor.
Welcome to the college. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Novice robes of destruction.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of
I gotta get that spell tome. Nice.
Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. Our newest members are housed here, in the Hall of Attainment. I'll ask that you please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on research or delicate experiments. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
What desk? Whatever.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Tolfdir's cool. Tolfdir and Feralda are probably my two go-tos for this, since, you know, destruction alteration are this character's shtick.
Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much as not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
Let's see here. Let's learn. Yeah, let's go with practical.
Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me.
Alteration. No, hang on.
Want anyone else in the way? Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthor nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
Okay.
Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brillina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me.
Anyone who's played Morrowind would know House Telvanni pretty well.
Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think. Until next time.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better. Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. Well,
None taken.
look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, Take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. All right, then.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet?
Not yet.
Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first. It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. Oh yes, Jizargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jizargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Jizargo is awesome.
Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jizargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jizargo to become great. Swift hunting.
College is a bit of an oddity in Skyrim. Magic isn't something that's looked upon fondly here.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Perhaps not as often as he should. In time, I believe he will be more trusting. Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help Skyrim, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Uh-huh.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. Well, there's more enchanting to be done. You can acquire whatever it is and bring it back here, and I'll take care of it. All right, be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college to bring in some money. Here's the name and location of the client. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you. The local I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can't, perhaps Urag has a book you can read. No, I have enough to keep me busy. View it as a chance to hone your craft.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concern. Are you quite sure we need to be speaking?
You approach me, buddy. This guy's awesome too.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
He's really old then.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
You can actually work with Shalador in Elder Scrolls Online.
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Camarva Medium.
The strongholds keep to themselves. Skyrim hasn't always been kind to the orcs. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to make you blood kin and send word to the chiefs. Trust like that is not freely given. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Until next time.
All right. Looking at the journal here. I have arrived at the College of Winterhold, who have generously allowed a fellow academic to make use of their vast library. A good thing is even in the short ride from Sivdur's respite north of Windhelm, I feel chilled down to my very bones. I now search for the means to gain entrance to Sivdur's tomb using the faint inscriptions found near the entrance. My objectives are to discover where Sivdur's amulet might be found, as well as the burial site of Sivdur's nemesis, Magrathi. I shall start with texts on ancient Nord heroes and work backwards from there. No luck this far, discouraging, but I will not despair. The answers lie in these walls somewhere. A breakthrough! It has been recorded that Sivdur's amulet has traditionally been passed down from father to son for generations. If my tracing of the lineages is correct, the current living descendants of Sivdur are the Battleborns, a clan that resides in the city of Whiterun. If this is true, then Sivdur's amulet is likely possessed by the youngest Battleborn's son, one Lars Battleborn. I must inquire with them. Details are sparse, but Magrathi appears to have once been an influential priest of the dragon cult. He seems to have slain Sivdur's brother over rightful ownership of a silver mine. He is said to have been laid to rest in Shroudhearth Barrow near Iverstead. I will now return to Sivdur's respite, take some additional notes, and then travel east to Windhelm, where a few good sellswords might be found that can help me with this treacherous undertaking. Oh, okay. Got some artifact info. The Lord's Mail. Ebony Mail. Spellbreaker. Honestly, that Spellbreaker is a really good shield. If I were playing a sword and board, that would be top priority to get. Chrysamere, Paladin's Blade, cool. Staff of Bagnus. Warlock's Ring. Ring of Finaster. Ring of Khajiit. which I could get that in my Oblivion playthrough. The Sheogorath quest, Mason Molag Ball. Mask of Clavicus Vile. Mabron's Razor, Cuirass of the Savior's Hide. Spear Bitter Mercy. Daedric Scourge. Bow Shadows, which I've already claimed. Fist of Randagulf. Nice Blade of the Monarch. Rare Surroundings. Boots of the Apostle. Mentor's Ring. Ring of the Wind. Vampiric Ring. Eladon's Ward. Staff of Hasadoki. Bloodworm Helm, Dragonbone Mail. I think this book was added in the expansion because it's saying a lot of stuff that's found in the Creation Club. Daedric Crescent Blade's a pretty good card in Elder Scrolls Legends. Alright, anyway, we'll
If you require assistance with summoning techniques, please let me know. If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town. The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college. I sure know. Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here. Necromancy, as any other type of magic, is a tool to be used. Of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it. Not within society, no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Falion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago.
And you can meet him too.
He didn't like the Archmage. Hated dealing with him. Hated having to answer to him. Falion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem. I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful. Until next time.
Alright, there's that.
Until next time.
So yeah. That means there is a dragon priest awaiting us. And we haven't faced one of those just yet. It's gonna get interesting.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. You are relatively new here, are you not? I have noticed you, but we have not spoken. Sir? How quaint. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college. Are we clear?
Very clear.
Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us. I've seen documents dating back to the late Second Era. Beyond that, it's hard to say. Events in the last several hundred years resulted in a significant loss of our history, I'm afraid. The Great Collapse, as it has come to be known. An unfortunate natural disaster that ravaged the area. The college fared far better than the city of Winterhold, but it was not left untouched. No one is sure of the cause. Some believe the eruption of Red Mountain had far-reaching consequences that were only felt years later. I know there are some who have blamed the college, said that we were responsible. I assure you this is not the case. The Sea of Ghosts practically came alive. No one was expecting it. Monstrous waves battered the shore for weeks on end. Winterhold was ancient and weathered, but it couldn't withstand the sea's fury. Entire districts of the city were lost overnight. The waves receded in time, but the damage was irreversible. Most residents of Winterhold abandoned what was left of the city. The college survived, and so here we remain. Purpose? I should think it's self-evident. Magic is a true power, not something to be shunned by commoners, or treated as an amusing diversion by politicians. It shapes worlds, creates and destroys life. It deserves proper respect and study. The college is a place where we can focus on that, without the pressures of the world weighing down on us.
Okay. Off to Sarthal. Let's see. Alright, let's check out that destruction spell. I got the elemental burst. Cost 60. You can try it. Adept level. We can try it. Let's see. A lot of bears. All right then. Oh. They not coming?
This is exciting, isn't it? Why? Because it's old and full of dead things? Clearly, you've never spent any time in Morrowind.
Ha!
I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us. All right then.
And here we all are. Shall we step inside?
Not all. Only half of us, really.
We're particularly interested in the prevalence of magical seals placed on the tombs here. It's rather unlike anything we've encountered. Anything. Anything at all that might be of interest. That's why I adore this location. We have no idea what we're going to find. And if along the way my message about the dangers of magic should happen to sink in for a few students, that would be a happy coincidence. All right. Please stay close to me while we're inside. It should be safe, but it's always better to be cautious.
Oh.
I'm not so sure we should be... No. There's no chance. Our ancestors should be allowed to rest in peace.
I shall respect your
Hopefully
ancestors
we can
then.
learn something from the experience. How the ancient Nords used magic. Maybe even what happened to this place. I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly. I'd better get going.
Who knows what? Because Torfdir says so. He says there are things to learn here. Swift hunting.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured. Well, are there any questions before we begin? Ah, yes. Well, why don't you see if you can assist Arniel Gain? He's one of our scholars, here working on cataloging our finds. I expect he'd appreciate some help in locating any additional magical artifacts here in the ruins. Any enchanted items will do. The usefulness of the enchantment is irrelevant. If you find anything, the class can look it over. Now let's see. What shall we have the rest of you do? Berlina, my dear, why don't you search for warding magics? Anything designed to keep people out. Don't interact with them, just identify them. Almond, please search that area over there. See if you notice any residual energies, alive or undead. All right, everyone. Let's be careful, but have fun.
All right. Let's go find Mr. Gain.
I'm not seeing signs of any warding magics at all. Either they're not here, or they were removed long ago.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Can you imagine what it was like living here so long ago? The first men in Tamriel. Here.
Ooh, we have a chest. Alright. Burial crypts? Nah. But chests? Yeah.
Please be careful here. The site isn't entirely secured.
Well, certainly none of this will benefit my research.
He asked far too many questions about my research. I think the Thalmor are trying to steal my work. I haven't told him anything, of course. What I'm doing is far too important. Can't breathe a word of it. What?
Ah, yes, you. I remember you. You're going to help? That's fine. Just don't make a mess of my work. I've only looked through a portion of this section. You can look around in the chambers just north of here. Try and be careful, all right? We don't want to damage anything. Just round up the rest of the magical artifacts so that I can catalog them. Until next time.
All right.
Until next time.
Enchanted ring. All right. Take the soul gem. Well, well, well.
What in the world was that racket? Is everything all right? How in the world did that happen? Really? Perhaps the amulet is important somehow. Is there some way you can use it?
Use the Southwell amulet to escape the trap. All right. Apparel. Is that only one ring allowed?
Do you see that? Some kind of resonance. wall. It must be connected to the amulet. I wonder what that might have smelt.
Sorry, buddy.
Please be careful here. Well, would you look at that? This appears to lead somewhere. Let's see where it goes.
Apparel. Let's.
Well, this is highly unusual and very interesting.
Get my fire resistance necklace back.
Why in the world would this be sealed off? What is this place? I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard. I'm not sure what to expect here. Please be on your guard.
Hold, mage, and listen well. Know that you have set in motion a chain of events that cannot be stopped. Judgment has not been passed, as you had no way of knowing. Judgment will be passed on your actions to come, and how you deal with the dangers ahead of you. This warning is passed to you because the Psijic Order believes in you. You, mage, and you alone, have the potential to prevent disaster. Take great care, and know that the Order is watching.
I swear I felt something rather strange just then. What just happened?
That was odd.
I'm afraid I didn't see anything. Can you tell me more about what you saw? The Psijic Order? Are you quite sure about that? That's very odd. And danger ahead? Why, that doesn't make any sense at all. The Psijics have no connection to these ruins, and no one's seen any of their order in a long time.
They're very reclusive.
Perhaps we should take a look inside these coffins. Now, please do be careful. Who knows what we're going to find? They were a group of mages with a history that predates the Empire. Very powerful, very secretive. No one's seen them in well over 100 years. They vanished, along with their sanctuary on the Isle of Artaeum. I have no idea what connection they'd have to this place. I have no idea, but it's fascinating. Assuming it's true, of course. The Isle of Artaeum disappeared over 100 years ago, and no one has seen them since. And yet now, suddenly, they've chosen to contact you. Why, it's intriguing. If nothing else, I'd take it as a compliment. The Psijics have only ever dealt with those they feel worthy. All right.
I did promise to not disturb things too much.
This is simply fascinating. Watch what you're doing.
I'm just walking.
requires a closer inspection. I'd like to stay a while and examine this. You, however, should press on. See if you can find whatever this vision of yours mentions. Truly dangerous. Careful. Go on ahead. I'll be sure and catch up with you before long.
Arrows. I'm honestly surprised more of these didn't open. Keep in mind it's been a while since the last time I went through this. A long while. Alright, probably stand to use my voice. Moonstone, nice. Eh? Where's the Draugr Scourge? There. Alright, I will save the level up for a little later. There's where it came in. Quick save. Oh, not doing so well with my sneaking, am I? Alright, quick save here. I always have difficulty with this one. So obviously it's... Oh wait, never mind. It shows up behind. Alright, so... move this to the eagle thingy. That's already okay. I remember I had trouble with it before I noticed that you just have to look behind things. Boom. Where's Dawnbreaker? Where's my sword? Okay, you know what? I'm reloading. Alright, so let's just redo this real quick. Items. Weapons. Oh dear. All right, let's level up. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't... I didn't don my armor. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Well, that'll change pretty quick, I think. Where's my... Yeah, I think that's it. Weapons. Potions, let's heal. Potions. Boom. Taking that. Oh, I'll take that. All right, nice, nice, nice. All right. Ouch. Okay. Snake, fish, fish bird. Oh dear. One of these things. Woohoo. Save this.
on, my boy. Hold on. I thought it high time I caught up with you.
Couldn't you have caught up like 2 minutes ago? Someone's been here.
Well now, would you look at that? I never imagined it. Why is this buried so far within Sarthor? Nothing seems to work. Keep it busy. I'll try to drain some of its power.
Wait. Golder amulet fragment. And a writ of sealing. Ooh. Books. Writ of sealing. Start a forbidden legend. Be bound here, Uric, murderer, betrayer, condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever, and the charm which you bear be sealed by our ward. That is cool.
What could this place be? I have no idea. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. The Archmage needs to be informed immediately. He needs to see this for himself. I don't dare leave this unattended. Can you return to the college and inform Savos Aran of this discovery? Please, hurry.
Alrighty. Alright, well, this guy just tried to kill my friend and me, so yeah, I'm stealing your stuff. Okay, so... a delightful sound of thrumming with power. Hello. Alright, we'll just fast travel.
You can see me?
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful. There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing. Very well. These specially enchanted gloves will allow you to delve directly into the focal points for these energies. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the gloves to me when you have finished. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences. Use the gloves to clear the focal points. Return to me when you have finished. I thought I made this rather clear.
Alright. Items, apparel, Mystic Tuning gloves. Those things look really cool. Like, seriously, look at that.
Until next time.
So many quests. Tell Archmage about what just went down.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Feel free to pause and read.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted. Personally, no, not I. One of their number used to advise the Archmage when I was but an apprentice here. But that was a great many years ago, before all the members of the Order were called back to the Isle of Artaeum, and it disappeared entirely.
Remember, he's an elf.
Please don't tell me that another one of the apprentices has been incinerated. I have enough to deal with right now. Very well. I trust that you wouldn't be here were it not significant. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Tolfdir normally looks after your little group, yes? Since he's apparently occupied, and I will need to see this discovery for myself, I think perhaps you should begin researching the subject. Speak with Urag in the Arcanium. See if he's aware of anything that matches your discovery. And good work. The next time you find yourself exploring Nordic ruins, Perhaps this will be helpful.
Staff of Mage Light, thank you.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Find what's his face. Ah, perfect.
Illusion, really, is the least appreciated of the schools of magic. Yes, they have. I can feel the difference already. But, of course, I'm far more in tune with these sorts of things than most. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? I know what you want. Word travels fast around here. Discovered some big mystery, huh? Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering.
Hey.
I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
All right, then.
He was an apprentice here at the college. Not very skilled, but got involved with a group of mages who took a liking to him. When they left, he took off after them. Stole supplies and books from the college. I suppose as a way to ingratiate himself. Not enough to bother with. Archmage Aaron's approach to these things is just to let them sort themselves out. Although now it looks like you'll be doing the sorting. Good luck with that. Let's just call it a difference of opinion with the college. They were interested in research that goes outside the bounds of what the college allows, so they were persuaded to leave.
Okay.
All right, then.
You there. I have questions for you. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there.
I told the Archmage 5 minutes ago.
I know full well that you have. Please, do not insult my intelligence. Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect a full report when he returns. Something was discovered in Sarthol that was significant enough that Tolfdir sent a new member of the college alone to deliver word. That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter to everyone, especially me. Thank you for your help. You may go now.
I don't answer to you, buddy. All right, real quick. Let's go back to Whiterun. Hang on a sec. Got to go to 2 places that we've been to before. Hey, hey.
The roads of Skyrim lead to many dangers.
Perhaps you have encountered Madran or Akari. Both are sworn to me, and both have worthy goods to offer.
Take a look.
Okay. What do we got? Absorb health enchantment? Yes. Um... Yeah. Let's sell that. Bow. Get the helmet to Carjo. Wait, did I just... Yep. Studded armor. Scaled armor. Okay, with that.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Fast travel home. Put stuff away, sleep, go back to Whiterun, get the amulet, and go to Iverstead. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the pet skeever. Wait, I already had absorb health, didn't I? Fuzz nuggets, I wasted 2,000 gold. Hey, I need to keep better track of these things. Alright, I'll just sell that in Whiterun later. Alright, get the amulet from the younger Battleborn.
Divine smile on you, friend.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Yes, Wraith bullies me all the time. All the elders think I'm a milk drinker because I can't fight. Nobody understands. If you can get Wraith to leave me alone, I'll be your best friend. Forever. I'll pay you too. My whole life savings. 2 septims. Oh, good. She'll listen to you. I just know it.
Um,
How can I argue with that?
Alright, I got that. What's the amulet look like? I wonder. Apparel, amulet. Nothing particularly awesome.
Khajiit guards your back.
Trade.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Give you that.
We follow then.
Sell some stuff, and then I'll save before I go to Iverstead.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell. I will shoulder some of your burden.
Actually, you know what? That'd be perfect for you, because you need health.
Got some good pieces out. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Sell some crud to
You know what's wrong with Skyrim?
Bellathor.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything's... Take a look. Come back.
Okay. We'll save it here. And next time we come back, we're going to go to Hearth Barrow. Hopefully get Goldbrand. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments section below. I'll get back to you. Don't forget. Check out the link tree in the description. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Mastodon, Instagram, co-host, and Hive. I'm Daniel, the Cross-Cultural Nerd. Have a wonderful day. See you again next time. Bye-bye.